Republican Congressman Tom Reed is a member of the House Ways and Means Committee, and he joins us now. Congressman, first of all, kind of tying the two stories together of the tax reform or the hope for tax reform with what's happening with the special counsel, the fact that a special counsel now has all this Russia stuff, is that going to kind of clear the decks for you guys to really do the hard work and come together on a tax reform proposal?
I hope so, and even if it doesn't, I can tell you we're focused on tax reform because it's the biggest thing we can do to help the American people. And I know the administration, this is one of their top priorities, if not their top priority. So focusing on the issue at hand is what we're going to do.
Senator Mitch McConnell came out with a statement on Tuesday saying that whatever tax reform proposal comes through, it has to be revenue neutral. Now, we heard Kevin Brady talk about how this has got to be a bold plan. The Mitch McConnell sort of watered down that version by saying it has to be revenue neutral, which usually means you don't get the bold tax cuts that this economy needs. How do you square those two notions?
Well, I think you go through the process. Obviously, I appreciate revenue neutrality. We have a national debt crisis upon us. But if we can get good, sound tax policy on the books for the American people, I'm willing and open to that negotiation.
Do you believe in static accounting, which is apparently what Senator McConnell was referring to, or do you believe that a tax cut has a sort of supply-side effect where it creates a lot more revenue because more people get into the economy?
I don't know an elected official who doesn't advocate for a reduction of tax burden on the American people to have a positive outcome. You look at the governors reducing taxes. Reducing taxes obviously has a growth component to it, and that should be taken into account with the bean counters out of Washington.
Are we going to have tax cuts before 2018?
I firmly believe we are. I think that this year is shaping up where we can thread this needle and get it to the finish line.
Even though the House and the Senate seem to have such different versions of what tax reform is?
Yeah, because no one can defend the broken American tax code. This is putting real problems, real burdens on American people and on American businesses, and it's time to get it done. The more delay we have, the worse this problem gets, not better.
Okay, there are two major components of what we know so far about the Trump tax plan. One is simplification, going from 7 individual rates down to 3. The other are serious tax cuts, the corporate rate going from 39%, one of the highest in the world, down to 15%. What is the percentage chance that we are going to get those 2 rate cuts or two components of the tax reform done?
Well, I can tell you we're going to have lower rates. That's mission number 1.
Are we going to have a 15% corporate rate?
I hope so. We can go as low as possible, but obviously we propose 20% in the House blueprint. That's where the numbers are subject to the final negotiation of making the sausage of tax reform. But lowering the rates is clearly something we all agree that needs to be done for the American economy and the American people.
Congressman Tom Reed, thank you it's a very busy day. We really appreciate you hanging in with us to appear on Fox Business. Appreciate it.
Great to be on.